Okay, so thank you everybody to our online trade show. This is our second online one. We've definitely adapted to this new world. And it's actually brought us opportunities because we are so rural. So we're able to access all our suppliers and have panelists such as the Rainbow Society and Jackie from Carmela to all come together. So it's great. And I really appreciate everybody joining us. For our customers, I think they'll appreciate it as well. So we're going to start off with Jackie, and Jackie's going to talk to us about why it is not good enough to just go around saying shop local. We have to earn our customers' dedication. So Jackie, it's all you.
Great, thanks so much, Sharon. Good morning, everyone. I'm just going to go ahead and get started, and I'll share my screen here for you. Sharon, just making sure that you see the slides there. Excellent. All right, so I'll dive right in. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. I'm Jackie LaRouche, and I'm the marketing manager here at Carmela Marketing. And I am so excited to present for you today. Just a quick tidbit about who we are at Carmela. We are an award-winning, nationally certified, female-owned and operated agency with a high energy culture of creativity and a keen sense of how to build and implement successful mountain town marketing efforts. Well, we aren't just another marketing company. So please follow us on social media and find out what I mean. We are at Carmela Marketing on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Okay, so here's a quick little fun factoid. At the height of the COVID-19 pandemic, 10 years of economic growth happened in just 90 days. This trend is a tailwind for digital brands as the world of e-commerce becomes more crowded and competitive than ever. So how do the local brick and mortar stores keep up? Most shoppers are currently very conscious of their spending and are turning to online shopping to price match and get the best deal. How do businesses like yours attract locals to shop in-store rather than purchasing online? First, let's have a quick chat about what it means to shop local. Shopping local is about more than just supporting the economy. It is also about the vibrancy of neighborhoods and supporting the local business owners, those who are your neighbors and your friends. There is so much value in shopping local, not only for the business itself, but for the surrounding community. The encouragement to support neighborhood businesses is coming from all quarters as the economy struggles to emerge from the financial devastation of the pandemic. Of course, lots of customers would love to support their local businesses, but currently those customers lack confidence. Although most Canadians say they are buying local products most often or for the first time, the truth of the matter is that the majority of shoppers are more likely to shop at the big box stores or online because they are unable to price match and shop on a cost-effective basis. So my question, how do businesses like yours acquire more local sales? One thing is for sure, it's about more than just saying shop local and plastering that tagline on all of your marketing efforts. So what does that mean? It's like the comical scene from Friends. Business owners have to pivot. There are so many ways to push the shop local messaging, and marketing is just the start. Of course, you should engage with your customers, but how and where? Social media and digital marketing is the key to proving authenticity and is the best way to authentically engage with your customers when they are not in store. Next up, we say you should highlight your community and become involved in more ways than just simply existing. A great way to do this is by donating part of proceeds to a great local cause. If you want your local customers to return time and time again, use the tried and true method of a customer loyalty program. This is perhaps the most inexpensive way of ensuring return patronage. Now, this is a big one. If you're not marketing to Gen Z, you are missing out. Nothing matters more to Gen Z than environment advocacy. Implementing environmentally friendly packaging, for example, is a great way to show that you care about your community and the world you all live in. The next one is a no-brainer, but if you haven't joined your local chamber, you definitely should. And last but not least, offers, specials, and discounts that can only be used in store or are for locals only are a great way to go. Post about these online on your social media, have customers come in and reference the deal during their pickup. Another great way to showcase your dedication to the community is to host community shopping events now that things are starting to open up again. A few local retailers here in Canmore do this quite frequently, and the sales they make from hosting these days are quite impressive, to be honest. All of these methods, in addition to digital and traditional marketing, are how we have worked alongside local BIAs like Downtown Canmore to bring more local foot traffic and sales into their businesses. Next up, it's up to you, the business owners, to keep the local customers moving up the ladder of loyalty. As you can see on the slide here, and I'm sure you're well aware, there's different steps to creating a raving fan. Did you know that 68% of customers leave as a result of perceived indifference? That means your customers are almost 5 times more likely to leave you because they think you're indifferent to them than because they're dissatisfied with your product or service. So remember, it's 6 times more expensive to acquire a new customer than to sell more products and services to your current customer base. So how do you help alleviate the feeling of indifference and move them up the ladder of customer loyalty to becoming a raving fan? The big one here is you've got to earn your customers. And how do you do this? By earning your customers, there's an acronym that we go by. To us and the BIAs that we have worked with, it's about engaging your customers. This is both for in-store and online. A, in this case, means acknowledge. Get to know your customers. Who are they? Encourage them to share their thoughts about your products. Feel free to exchange pleasantries, of course, but focus your responses on your customers' specific needs and know your local customers by name. Of course, you have to retain your customers, which is the R here in earn. The best way to retain your local customers is to provide a personalized experience they won't soon get elsewhere. Lastly, and I know this one doesn't start with N, but know their pain points. If 68% of your shoppers perceive indifference, how do you keep them? The answer here is by cultivating authenticity, which we can see as important in person and online, providing delight and showcasing that delight to other potential customers so they too see the value in your service or product. You bring something great to the community. That's why you're in business in the first place. Next up, and this hits home for us here at Carmela, are your marketing efforts currently earning your customers? Here's an example of what I mean. Generation Z currently represents over $143 billion in buying power. That's a massive amount of money. In order to leverage that power, businesses like yours need to first understand what that generation wants and where they're spending their time. The answer here is another no-brainer. They're online. Digital marketing is now, more than ever, important for all businesses, even if you want more foot traffic to your brick and mortar store. The biggest hurdle, how do you stand out amongst all of that noise? The biggest factor in standing out online is something you've heard me mention a few times today, and that's authenticity. Trust is a huge factor in earning your customers, and the way to do that is by building an authentic brand online and in store to help move more customers into your brick and mortar store. We've covered quite a bit today, and that's all for me. But if you have any questions, now's the time that I'll open the floor. I know I breezed through everything pretty quickly, but I only had a short amount of time and I wanted to be sure I covered everything.
I'm going to jump in here because our attendees can't actually talk to you, so they have to go through the chat room. So anybody that has any questions, you have to go through the chat room, and Carla's on top of it, so she's watching that. Same with Facebook. We are live on Facebook right now, so, and I got Amber monitoring Facebook as well, so she can reach out to us as well. So I just really, one word that caught my attention, Jackie, is the word authenticity, of course, and building that trust. So like, and you said digital marketing, can you give us some examples of how you mean just being present, or what's some key pointers on that one?
So I'm sure that during the pandemic, I mean, we all recognize there are some crazy things going on other than the pandemic in the world. So brands like Nike and Adidas kind of embrace those things that were going on as far as race, culture, those sorts of things, and just providing a human touch. Like that's what we're all craving, is the H to H is what I like to call it, the human to human connection. And so showcasing that there actually is a human behind the brand is the best way to prove authenticity online. So whether that be, you know, responding to messages through your DMs, responding to comments in a human manner, or, you know, responding to reviews, just really showcasing that, hey, there is a human behind the business is the best way to showcase authenticity.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay, Carla, thank you for that message. I just got a message, so thank you. I think we're live on Facebook now. Good.
Great.
Okay, anybody else have any questions? I see something in the chat, or is that just from Carla?
No questions in the chat. We're good to go.
Okay, awesome. Okay, well, I really appreciate your time, Jackie. I know that Stephanie got called away, but you did fabulous. So thank you for joining us, and I really appreciate it a lot. And I think with our rural communities, we need some insight like that. Sometimes we're stuck in our ways, so it's nice to have that other look on it.
Yeah, for sure. And I definitely invite anyone, if they have any more questions, like I said, we've kind of breezed through it pretty quickly. You can check out our blog at carmelaconsulting.com/blog, or you can feel free to reach out to us at hello@carmelaconsulting.com, and we will be more than happy to answer your questions.
So also, Jackie, you're a marketing company, of course, and I know you're out in Canmore, but it really doesn't matter anymore, does it? Right? Like where you are. Like if we have companies out here needing your help, it's fine, right? Like you don't need to be. Yeah.
Yes, for sure, Sharon. And, you know, we are branching out into more communities as well. We want to help as many businesses as we can, especially during this hard time. So we currently do have satellite offices in Kimberley as well as Jasper. So we're kind of putting our feelers out to more businesses, and we're happy to help.
Perfect. There's an office in Lloydminster, just saying. No. Okay, we're going to jump on now. Thank you, Jackie. If nobody else has any questions, we better keep on rock and rolling here and keep on our time frame. Thank you. I really appreciate it, Jackie.
Thank you. Okay. Have a great day.
Thanks. Next, we got Scott. Hi, Scott.
Hello.
Scott is going to show us Stormtech right now. I'm going to leave it up to you. And again, it's really quick. So again, if you guys have questions for Scott, put it in the chat room, please. Or on Facebook Live. We've got 2 people monitoring it. So, okay, Scott, it's all you.
Thank you. I'm assuming everybody can see me big screen, see the Stormtech on the side. Everything's the right way around. I don't look backwards or anything. Okay, I think we're good. But okay, well, thanks for having me, Sharon. I'm going to kick things off on the supplier side, talking about Stormtech. So Stormtech has a, sorry, just bear with me for a second here. I'm working with another screen. So Stormtech's got a rich history, a rich heritage of over 40 years of creating high-end products with great technical properties for the promotional market. We have 3 core technologies that we incorporate within our products. So first off being our H2 Extreme. It's a breathable, waterproof material for ultimate weather protection. Our H2X Dry is an advanced moisture wicking technology for active moisture management. And we have our thermal shell, which is a high efficiency thermal layer, keeps you warm while reducing bulk and weight. These technologies, along with integrating current retail market trends, they keep us at the forefront of the apparel landscape. Now, as alluded to and everybody knows, over the last 18 months, COVID has really changed the landscape of apparel buying at retail. Statistics really moving into more of a casual aspect, a major shift to premium casual wear. And it fits really well with the direction that Stormtech has taken over the past couple of years. So we've had really good success within our urban casual collection, which fits that premium casual aspect. And we've really expanded on that this year. Another category that's done very well and continues to do so through the pandemic is our bags and coolers. So without further ado, let's talk about some new products. I'm actually going to start with the 3 new coolers that we launched for this year. They all have some unique styling. And first up, we have our Oregon 24 cooler backpack. So this is a great backpack silhouette. Ergonomically designed. So it's got ergonomic adjustable shoulder straps and sternum strap, padded and ventilated back panel, 3 external storage compartments that are insulated as well. It'll hold 24 cans with no ice and about 18 if you include ice into it. You should get roughly 48 to 72 hours of ice retention, depending on exterior conditions. So really nice silhouette, a very usable piece, especially if you got a lot of weight in it as a backpack style. Next up, we have our Oasis 24-pack cooler bag. So as opposed to the backpack style, this is a tote style. So it's got a little bit of an extra longer grab handle style. You can carry it over your shoulder. And it's I got a nice wide mouth opening on the top, and it also has compression straps on the side. So you can cinch it down, keep everything in place once you've got it packed. Again, in that 24 can capacity, that's with no ice. If you include ice, you're looking at about 18, and it has roughly the same ice retention time frame, so 40 to 72 hours of ice retention, again, dependent on external conditions. Lastly, within the cooler category, we have our Oasis 12-pack cooler. So this is really a little bit more of a lunch-sized cooler, grab and go style, but nice and compact. It is also a easy clip grab handle, so you can actually clip that onto a backpack, maybe a golf bag. Makes this a really versatile piece. But it is, like I said, a bit more of an everyday lunch carrier style. Easy to decorate. This has a slash pocket in the front, and we can do multiple different decoration methods on this. So that rounds out the cooler end of things. From there, we dive into, as I spoke earlier, our urban casual collection, and this is really the meat of what our launch is for this spring and into summer. This is really where we've gained a lot of traction, and the first piece has been kind of the flagship within this category. This is our SFX-1. It's our Logan snap front button down, and we've added in a royal plaid color, so it rounds out our color collection to 7 colors. And a lot of what I'm going to show you today really builds from this style and kind of fleshes it out from that. So the first item, excuse me, first item is our FTX-1. This is our Santa Fe. So as I said, this builds on the Logan, has the same, same fabrication, same soft touch to it, but just adding in a different bit of a plaid look to it. Has a black snap closure on the front, open style pockets, and then we also have this black placket accenting on the inside. So really nice, well-rounded style. Really plays as kind of that secondary option to the success that we've had within the Logan. Next up, we have our SVF-1. So this is our Dakota. This is a really nice, lightweight, short sleeve button down. Definitely keeps the plaid in play, but it's a little bit lighter weight. So it is an easy care, 100% cotton material. So nice and light as we head into the summer months, very comfortable to wear. And you can wear it casually. You can wear it just open style with a t-shirt underneath, or you can wear it buttoned up and give you a little bit more of an upscale look to it. Then we move to our SLW-1. So this is the Cambridge. So again, building off of that Logan plaid silhouette that I showed initially, it is a 60-40 cotton poly blend. This is a woven flannel material, so it's a little bit lighter weight than the Logan, which is nice again, kind of as we move from spring and into summer. But it gives a little bit of a heathering kind of look to the material. And we've gone to an upscale coconut shell button on that, which I'm not sure if you can see that in the view here, but it just elevates the look of this. So rather than it being a snap front, this is a little bit more of a premium casual piece. So giving another option in the scale of basic to premium. Okay, then we have our Azures, and this is a great short sleeve button down technical shirt. It's the most technical piece out of our launch. So it's a lightweight material, and it incorporates a pinhole construction in the material. So I don't know if you'll be able to, you can kind of see through the fabric in the back there, and that pinhole runs throughout this material, keeping it nice and lightweight. It's going to make it really breathable and quick drying. So it's going to wick the moisture away from your body very quickly. So very comfortable summer style, but still keeping that casual component to it. And the ladies has a unique feature, which is a hidden zipper pocket in the back right. So just kind of a nice little addition to it for the ladies piece as a differentiator between the men's and ladies. And then lastly, within our urban casual collection is the CFW-1. So that's the Yukon Crew pullover. It's a 70-30 cotton poly material. Got a little bit more of a premium look than just a standard hoodie. Has some decent weight to it, so still has that comfort factor to it, but a little bit more of a nicer premium casual aspect rather than just a hoodie. Okay, so from here, we're going to finish off with our premium tees and polos. And this really still fits within that premium casual, especially with the first two pieces that I'm going to talk about. The first is our TGH-1, which is a Torcello Henley. Torcello is a lineup of product that we have, but the Henley really is making a comeback, and you're seeing this a lot at retail. So we do have the Henley style, men's and ladies, 3 colorways. Nice, really soft hand to it. Very, very comfortable piece to wear. The ladies does have a little bit of a longer placket that you see in the front here, and then it has a nice contoured hemline with, if I can open this up here, side slits on it. So it's got a much more feminine look to this style for the ladies, and then the men's has a kind of a traditional Henley look to it. Now, if you're looking for that concept in terms of long sleeve comfort, we actually have the exact same long sleeve, just in a non-Henley. So that's our TGL-1 Torcello long sleeve, exact same fabrication and fit as the Henley, but we're in a crew neck for the men's and a scoop neck style for the ladies piece. Okay, lastly, we finish off with our polo category, and the polo category is still very prominent from a corporate perspective. We've got a great assortment of 30 different styles to choose from, and within this launch, we have 2 new polos. So the first being what you see here, our VP-2 Gulfstream Polo. It is a micro stripe sublimated print. Zoom in a little bit here so you can kind of see that. It's got a really good mechanical stretch fabric with an H2X dry technology built in, so it's going to wick moisture away from your body really quickly. Very comfortable piece to wear. The men's is a 3 snap button placket, where the ladies is an open V-neck design with a lay flat collar. And we round it out with our Nantucket Polo. So that is our CTP-2. This is a piece that is a 95 cotton with 5% spandex. We're still seeing a significant appetite for cotton polos. So this really fits the bill in that, and that 5% spandex is a nice addition with the cotton. It makes a really comfortable, stretchier material, and it has a more relaxed fit. So it's a perfect option if you're looking for that more traditional cotton polo. And that's what I have for you from Stormtech today. So thank you for your time.
Yeah, you're going.
Okay, awesome. Hey guys, well, Scott, very good presentation. That's going to be a tough hack to follow, but I'll do my best. I'll jump right away since we don't have a lot of time. So let's share a screen. So I represent S&S Activewear Canada. I'm going to show you today the do you guys see my screen? Share. Whoop. There we go. Okay. Okay, can you 2 thumbs up if you see my screen? Perfect. Okay, so S&S Canada. I'm going to present to you today Adidas. You know what? Adidas is a new brand for us. I didn't know it at all, actually. I didn't know that, they value, actually. Adidas consumer believes that sports makes us healthy and happy, and that it creates value and empowers people. But for sports to change lives, it needs a space to exist, a field to play on, an ocean to surf, or a mountain to climb. Adidas has developed an holistic approach that seriously tackles the challenges that endanger the spaces of sports and at the same time our planet and people. By 2024, Adidas will only use recycled polyester in all Adidas products across their business. Currently at S&S, 74% of what we have is made of 100% recycled polyester. So that's pretty good. You have a lot of brands like that we carry, other people carry that say it's eco-friendly, but they only have 6% recycled polyester. What's interesting with Adidas is the 100%. We have a lot of cool styles. I'm gonna browse through them quickly because we have a lot of stuff to go through. The A330 and A230 with the companion will be your basic. Depending on the style, they will go from extra small to 3 to 4XL. So that's a good one to put in a program for your staff. Now you're gonna go to a mid-range, mid-level. So you have all those beautiful styles. What I like with Adidas is a lot of companions and nothing on the left chest, which I know you guys love the left chest. Again, a lot of quarter zip, men and ladies, great option. We have like a tech tee for men and ladies. My personal favorite in all Adidas is hands down that lightweight hooded sweatshirt, which the inside is kind of a French dairy feel. Very light. It's perfect to to work from home. We have all the bags, again, made of 100% recycled polyester. We have like the medium backpack with a pocket for the laptop. We have a duffel bag. The hats, well, they were so popular. We out until November 2021. So, you know what? Let's talk in 2022. Champions. Champions. So the S101 is, you know what? For me, it's a beast. That's the kind of hood that will last for 20 years. It's that guy. If you want that guy to live with you till your old days, go with the S101. It is solid. It's heavy. It's 20 ounce. To compare, if you give you an idea, guys, it's a normal hood will be about like 13, 14 ounce. That one is like a pure 20 ounce. If you go in a basic champion, you have the S700, the S600, which is a 50-50, and you have the dry eco, which means it's moisture wicking. So perfect to have a little sweat in it. We have like the hooded full zip Anaka, and we have the packable hooded. I think that's a nice, it's a different giveaway. You always look for ideas at a golf tournament or something to give away. I think the packable hood, quarter zip jacket, it's great. You know, you put it in your golf bag in case it rains, it winds, it's back. We have the Toques, we have the wash twill bag cap, and those bags. I think for the price, those bags are very amazing. If you look at the CS 1002 and the CS 2003, those guys are a beaut. Columbia, ETA August 2021. So you know what? I'll browse very quickly and we'll chat in fall about that. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm very excited about the Bora Bora bunny hat. That trend is coming back and I can't wait to see it in Alberta. No, I'm kidding. I don't know what we're gonna do with it. The Dri-Duck. So Dri-Duck, it's a brand that's totally new to us in Canada, and I think we're going to do amazing with it. It is built for Alberta. It is for agriculture, construction, oil and gas, everything that you're outside and you're going to work or sweat in it. I mean, you know what? I tried this guy, the 5021, the 5020. I'm a small dude. I'm 5'10", 160. The 5020, when I put it on, I look like a dad. Yeah, it's meant for big men. You know, it muscle, big shoulders. Some people works outside. That is the go-to. I'm still too small. I need to drink a couple beers more, I guess. And we have the 5028. So those two are the most popular in the state. The models on the 5020 might not give it justice, but it is a nice piece. It is super soft. It's well done. If you like Carhartt, that will be a great option to look at for you guys. The 5335 is my personal favorite. You know, I have 2 young kids. They play soccer outside. You got to go as a good parent to watch them play. It's raining. You need something to keep warm. That's what I use. It's a great piece for that. It's 100% nylon shelf. For what it means to you guys, it's 10,000 millimeters. That means you can take a lot of rain and stay dry. Even you even have a mesh, like an embroidery access inside for ease of decoration. So you know what, that for me, the 5335 is a must. After that, we have like the soft shelf, we have the crossfire heavyweight power fleece hood. That one's actually, again, the picture do not give it justice. It's a little bit like the other way. You know, when you watch an ad of McDonald's, you see the burger looks amazing and you have it, you're like, huh, well, that's the other way around with Dri-Duck. It looks meh, but when you see it, like, wow, you got to feel it, you got to touch it, you got to wear it. You know what, the 5335, take a shower with it if you're not convinced. It's great. I like the woodland fleece. That one I like a lot. It's thick. For those cold nights in Alberta, I think it's a nice to have for sure. And now Independent. So Independent, it's a brand we picked up a couple of years ago. It comes from California. It's a streetwear brand. So what it means, it's not fitted, it's a longer body. That means it's square, it just fits longer, full. So you have like the basic hood, which is the SS4500, which goes from extra small to 5XL. So the sizing is amazing. A lot of different colors. Comes in youth, full zip, and crew neck. That is one of the style, the SS4500. That's in my top 2 growth wise in 2021 and 2020. The reason, quality, it's soft. The fact that it's a longer body. A lot of people complain about the hood they have because they have that plumber cracks, which you're not going to get with that one. Well, unless, you know, there's always exception to all rules. The SS1000. So, you know, what's great with Independent is we have all kind of weights. You have like a super heavy weight and you have the SS1000. It's French terry. It kind of looks like the Adidas one without the 3 stripes. It comes with 2 lace, so 2 shoelace. So you decide which one you want to pick, tonal tone, contrast. I just find that SS1000 series, the full zip and the crew neck, gives you the option to, you know, it's great to wear it when you work from home. It's not too heavy. It's not too, I don't know. That's what I wear all the time. The IND 4000, that's going to be a mid-weight. Like we call it a 1-pounder. It's a bigger body. It's even longer and bigger than the other one. So for workers outside, it's very, you got to look at this guy for sure. If we go quickly, we have the pants here, which is great. They're not as fitted as they look. They're very comfortable though. I just want to point out that IND 5000P, that guy's the heaviest thing that we have by far. It's 22.5 ounce. When you go to Lake Louise skating with your kids outside, it's minus a million. You want to wear that one under your jacket. And with Independent, we do have, like, you know, the outerwear. We have the puffer jacket, men and ladies. We have the puffer vest, men and ladies, and we have the lightweight bomber jacket. People who were in the teen in the 90s, the bomber jacket was super popular. Great item here. That guy right here, the unisex hooded lightweight full zip windbreaker. That one, we're doing very nice, really good with it. You know, it's very different that only black. We have a lot of cool colors. Like look out the camo, the color block. It's not like we have a lot of option. We're gonna pass quickly towards C2. Alternative, it's a great option if you guys look for an eco-friendly option fleece wise. So we keep sample lineup, like we have the pullover, the full zip, and the crew neck, and we have the sweatpants. Yeah, I kind of like the crew neck of that guy a lot. It's actually what I'm wearing right now. Russell, well, that's a mid-range hood. That's again, moisture wicking properties. So that one is very good. I want to jump to hats because I see the time go fast. Sorry. So I want to point out that t-shirt, the 3001. like we talk about growth, that is my number one growth. We have like a 4-digit growth with that t-shirt. So like, I just find like with the COVID, people buy less, but better quality. They don't want to go something crazy like a brand name necessarily, but they want to have that sweet spot where you're going to wear it and you be comfortable with. So that 3001, that unisex piece that comes in a lot of different colors, great fit. That is now my best seller in t-shirt. Gildan quickly. Look at those two models, so cute. Let's keep going. Long sleeve option, you know what, time flies. I want to go to hats right away, and I want to show you the PTS20. That's a hat that very few of you know, but that is by a million miles my favorite hat. Why? The fit, the quality of the fabric, and the fact that, you know what, you can curve the brim or keep it flat. So you all have a different head shape, a different taste. That hat, for my hockey team, that's what we wear. Like some people likes it flat, some people likes it curved, and it comes in youth. It breathes, it's super comfortable. That is my go-to, the PTS20. Now for the super popular Richardson, which they are backed up for a couple months now. The demand was too strong. Talk about increase. That one we talk about over 50% increase. And the production went down by 50% because of the COVID situation. But I want to point out those two hats because I know you guys in Alberta loves the trucker hat. And the 112, the 115 are pretty much the same hat, beside the fact that one's got a standard trucker hat profile in the 112, and the 115's got a mid-low profile. So with time, I realized that the ladies love the 115 better by far, because it's a lower profile, and 30% of the men love the 115 too. So what I'm saying is most of your orders are black or heather gray black, the same color. Mix them both. Take 70% of your order to 112 and 30% of the 115. You're gonna personalize your order, and the people you give it to will be happier. So that's it. Like, I don't know how much time. If I blow up, I'm trying to hold on.
Oh, you definitely did. I think we're out of time, but I just wanted to point out that, no, that's okay. I like hearing you talk anyways, JF. It was awesome. We just ordered, I'm really excited. We just ordered for one of our customers, the PTS20. So I've never actually seen this in person. So I'm really, really excited to see those. That's fantastic.
Yeah, no, that one is, people don't look at it. We have the PTS30, but I find it might be a little bit harder to decorate. But the PTS20 is, I don't know, like everybody that put it on is like, wow, that's very comfortable. Very
cool. And I learned a lot about the Dri-Duck, so I think our customers did as well. I think that will be strong in our area. We have troubles with Carhartt, so like that's a great win for us as well. So thank you for sharing that, JF. Okay, I better sign off though. Anybody have any questions out there, guys? Everybody's good? Nope. Okay. Okay, I am going to, next up is Scott. I got you up again.
You do.
Yay.
Hi. You might know me from such presentations as Stormtech.
Well, I have to explain to everybody. So we have, you guys are considered, a lot of you are considered multi-line reps. So we chose the things that are most dominant in our area. So that's what we're going with. So you got AJM and Stormtech. So AJM is next. Thank you, Scott.
No problem. So I'm now here to talk to you about AJM. So AJM is the leading promotional headwear supplier in Canada. They've been around for many, many years and really cover the gamut of staple product in headwear. The breadth of our line, depth of our stock is really what sets us apart. And we have because we have such a wide array of styles available. I'm not going to necessarily focus too much on specifics, but really touch on the broader strokes of what AJM brings to the table. So first off, let's start by talking about the power of headwear from a marketing perspective. So 33% of men wear their caps or toques weekly or more. Each cap will create roughly 3,400 impressions. So based on that, a $20 cap or toque is going to cost you about 0.3 cents per impression, which is a really good return on investment. 69% of consumers own promotional headwear. 85% of those remember the advertiser that gave them the cap or the toque. And promotional headwear is kept on average for about 10 months. So to really capitalize on these types of numbers, you want to make sure that you're providing a really good quality cap that people want to wear. So it actually takes us from that standpoint into the advantages that AJM brings to the table. So to start out with, we offer 10 different shapes of caps. So we cover all different kinds of fits and looks, from standard to the relaxed dad hat, to the more modern trucker cap with a higher profile mesh back. You just heard about the Richardson trucker. We have styles that are very similar to that as well. And we also carry, from a toque perspective, board, cuff, and slouchy styles. So we really have the gamut covered here when it comes to the shapes that are available. From a fabrics perspective, we've got a wide variety of fabrics available. We cover the gamut from basic cottons right up to premium polyesters that have textures, heathered looks, and some have really good technical properties. Depending on the materials, we also have a lot of color available. So we really have you covered from a fabric perspective. Thirdly, from a winter aspect, we carry a large selection of winter headwear. Really are a go-to when it comes to winter headwear. I know it's kind of odd to talk about that right now, but I actually have been finding that we're still talking about toques with some of our customers, so it's never kind of goes away.
Can I interrupt you, Scott, for 1 second?
Yeah.
I know it's going to prolong it, but some people who do that overseas program, that might be something they want interest now, though, right? For headwear,
for sure.
Right?
And from a winter perspective, I'm going to actually touch on our custom domestic option as well, which actually changed our lead times on that. So
Perfect.
yes, but from a winter, if we're going offshore, it's good to start those conversations as we get into summer for
Perfect.
sure.
Okay.
Yeah. So winter is definitely a category where AJM stands out in the crowd, with everything from just the basics to workwear style toques and even premium retail designs. We've got tons of styles available within that. And then lastly, we actually carry 8 licensed camouflage patterns, and we use them in both our caps and our toques. Realtree is our most popular pattern, but we also carry 2 variations of mossy oak and an oil field camo. So lots of versatility here. If you're looking for camouflage, not just generic, it's all licensed camouflage that we're using. So from there, I'm going to move into talking about our custom headwear program. So we offer a low minimum offshore custom program. It's 144 piece minimum per design. So this is where you can really tailor your cap to fit your brand. In terms of finishings, when you go to an offshore cap, our decorating options really expand beyond just doing embroidery, which you typically see. So we can get into doing woven patches, raised silicone transfers, outlined silicone transfers, so you can see the cap through the logo, silicone patches, debossed leather patches, lots and lots of versatility when it comes to custom and the finishings. As far as cap options go, when it comes to the cap itself, we can customize right down to the eyelets and top stitching color. So you can choose different sweatbands. You can even weave your logo into the sweatband and have it step and repeat. We can do the same thing with the inner seam tapes. You can choose from various different back closures. So if you want a snap back, a Velcro, tuck away Velcro, buckles. We have options to customize the peaks. So you can, again, add in sandwich colored peaks. We can do woven peaks where, again, you can do your do text, step and repeat within the sandwich. So lots of versatility with the actual customization of the cap itself. And then lastly, touching on sublimation, which is a newer addition for us from an offshore perspective. So it's a great way to incorporate full color, high fidelity graphics into a cap. And it's really going to set your cap apart and has the potential to really pull what your brand is into the cap, as opposed to just embroidering a logo on. So I do have a couple of examples of that in here. So you get into something like this. So this is a sublimated front on the 2 panels, pretty simple. We just included a woven tab on the front, fairly basic from that perspective. this one here on the sublimation side of things, we actually sublimated on the underside of the peak. So nice and subtle with it. It's not something that's really flashy, but it adds a component to this cap that really makes this custom. So as I said, you can really flesh this out and get some pretty unique designs within a custom cap. So Sharon, as you alluded to, this is the next thing I'm going to talk about is our domestic knit program. And this is really focused on our winter headwear. And again, I know it's not winter, but this is always a good program to talk about. I just last week just talked to somebody about a large program that they want toques and they want them delivered in the summer. So there's merit to it all year round. So with this, in terms of overview, this is really sought after from buyers. This program is all produced domestically here in Canada. So it allows us to have low minimums. We're 24-piece minimums. Gives you ability to have a fully custom design, whatever you want to be able to do. I do have a couple of designs just kind of showcasing some of the stuff. So the full toque itself is actually jacquard. We can get into, you know, some of the more funky designs, some of the junior toques that AJM had designed up. As far as styles go, this is where you can start on the basic end of things. So we offer the toques, as I said earlier, in board, cuff toque, and slouchy styles. So the board toque and the cuff toque we can do in a youth fit as well. And you do have the option to have 4 or 6 seams. So a 6-seam toque is actually going to give you a more rounded look on the top, which is a nicer fit. You don't get the little ears that you do on a 4-seam toque. And then you can also add a textured rib knit. So you can see that kind of on the base here that you can have on this. You can have it on a cuff toque as well. From a color perspective, we currently have 16 yarn colors. And with those colors, we can also do color mixes. So as you see in the bottom left of the graphic, you can pick up to 4 colors to use in your design. So this should fit well with what your brand guidelines are. And then from a finishings perspective, once you've got the base of your toque designed, you can finish it off by adding a pom-pom. We've got multiple colors that are available. They tie back to the yarn colors that we offer. If you want the more premium retail look, we do have the faux fur pom-pom options as well. And then we have the ability to incorporate our domestic embroidery. So as jacquarding within the toque is a very pixelated process, sometimes we can't get the finer details. We can incorporate the embroidery over top and maybe incorporate this maybe smaller text or finer details of a logo that we couldn't do on the jacquard side. So it is very robust. Lastly, we do have the ability to now add an optional made in Canada hang tag if you really want to call that out to who you're giving this toque up to. So that kind of covers the generic side that I wanted to go through. Just lastly, really quickly before I go, well, I think I'm cutting into Lil's time here. So actually, I will stop it there and I'll pass it over to Lil.
Thank you, Scott. I really appreciate your time. Thank you.
No problem. Thank you.
That was fantastic. Hi, Lil.
Hello, everyone. How are you?
Oh, we're so good to see you. I get excited every time I get to see you. So this is exciting for me.
Well, you know what? It's just a wonderful opportunity. And before I get going, I want to thank Scott very much for letting me getting into my time. So I appreciate that, Scott, just so you know that, okay? I want to start out, and I'm really glad to be here, and I'm really happy for another virtual trade show that Sharon and her team at It's Time Promotion is promoting and allowing us to show you our product. I want to thank them very much, that's for sure, to all of them. So I'm going to get started, and I'm going to start out with the all loved drinkware. We've got some great new pieces of drinkware at Debco. So, but my first company I'm going to talk about is Debco. And one of my new pieces is called the Broad Street. It should be called the Big Boy, but no, it's the Broad Street. It's as big as my head. It's almost a liter, for God's sakes. Great, great piece. Double wall stainless steel, holds hot or cold for up to 10 hours. Very good quality. Has a really nice bottom that fits in your car or truck cup holder. So wonderful opportunity that way. But my very favorite part about this piece and the next piece is a slider lid. So it has a slider lid, but there's 2 clips on the inside that you can push together and pop that slider out. Because we all know we need to clean under that slider because it gets a little vicious under there after a while. So that's a great option that way. So that's a Broad Street. The next one is the Howden. And the Howden, again, has that wonderful look, It's all a powder coat, comes in some different colors. It fits in your car and truck cup holder, which is an all important thing. And again, that same slider lid with the snap out slider, which makes it again really easy to clean. Great opportunity. Both these pieces only have shown one color, but we can do multiple color, we can laser, we can do anything. So lots of opportunity for putting your amazing logo on these pieces. This is a new style. It's quite interesting. It's an exclusive to Debco. It's called the Howden. It's a little stylized, but a great piece maybe to a group that maybe something a little different. Being exclusive to Debco makes it quite nice. Double wall stainless steel, a matte powder coat finish, wood top, little silicone loop. I like it because I'm always carrying so much stuff. It's easy to carry it because of the silicone loop. 3 colors, white, gray, and black. I love the gray. Just something a little different. Kind of looks like steel, stainless steel kind of gray, matte gray. Next piece is a little trending to the retail side. It's called the Cosmo. I love it because it is a marble kind of background type look. It's allowed for one full color or laser again. Beautiful piece. Double wall stainless steel like all the rest. Has a little rubber loop around the top, so it's really easy to open. And again, holds hot or cold for 10 hours. Just the same quality as those big name brands out there that you are knowledgeable about, that they do such a great job. And so does this, keeping drinkware hot and drinks hot or cold. So from there, I'm going to take you into a new product we got on Debco. It's a retail brand. It compares to Tumi. Now, Tumi is a very big name brand out there. Beautiful quality product. They have lots of great features. It's called Nomadic. This is our first piece. It's a Nomadic bag. Now, it's hard to see, unfortunately, a little bit. It's a backpack. It has full waterproof zippers. It's highly water resistant outer coating. It holds up to a 7-inch laptop, and it even has a hard, I'm just going to open this up for you, an extension. So it's a 20 to 24 liter bag, fully waterproof. These straps can be tucked behind the backpack so you can carry it as a bag as well. So it's not just have to be a backpack. It can be a bag as well. Beautiful pieces. These are sold one at a time. And what a great opportunity. It's a 24 to 48 hours. We can get them out to you super quick. They can be customized by a customized luggage tag. This is one of our Org-Audio luggage tags. They're sold one at a time. It's actually a multi-tool luggage tag. So you can put your logo here. You can also personalize it. So beautiful opportunities, and then any address and details on the back of the tag. So again, one at a time luggage tag as well, to make it personalized for each and every employee to have their name on there. So it makes it kind of a nice thing when you can personalize things. It's such a big trend out there right now, personalization. The other thing, and this is where they actually started their whole pneumatic situation, was a wallet. This is the pneumatic wallet. Just received this sample in. It's a simple wallet, very slender, in a backpack, in a back pocket, in a front pocket. Just pull the tab and your credit cards or money pop out. Just a great look, great for men on the job, easy to store as well in any type of case. From there, we're going to go to kind of things for your handyman kit or in your truck, for example. This is our new item. It's not new to anybody, but a great 25-foot measuring tape. It has both of the inches and centimeters on both sides. The logo is actually printed on, and then there's a dome put on over top. So when it's in your handyman kit, the logo doesn't get scratched off. Great opportunity that way. And my reno guy that I just spoke to, and well, actually the other day, he said, if this measuring tape can go 7 feet, so are you ready for this? And does not bend, it's a great measuring tape. So I'm just gonna go out of the picture frame here and see that this measuring tape is gonna go 7 feet. And oh, still going at 7 feet. Okay. Now I'm just gonna prove it to you. There we are, almost 7 feet. Now it bends. Okay, so there we go on that. Oh, a little drinkware down. Okay, that was kind of out of the screen there. Okay, now our scissors. What about scissors? This never leaves a kitchen cupboard, a kitchen drawer. Great sheath to cover with a magnetic pieces on the back to put on the fridge or on a metal cabinet. It has a bottle opener and a nutcracker. It's left or right-handed, and very top quality cutting scissors. So just a great item for a toolkit or for just maybe to give somebody for their home as well. From there, I'm going to take you into some bags. Origaudio bags we have are sold one at a time. This is our canvas duffel. It's highly water resistant, just a different little bag. Put over your shoulder, something different to send to your guys or to your clients. They can each of them can be personalized on this label tag right here. So again, wonderful opportunity to personalize item. Another great bag is our duffel bag. And this is our Origaudio duffel bag. It's faux leather and canvas. Again, one at a time. We're sold one at a time. So this is a great opportunity if you need to just give special gifts out. Or what about safety gifts? What about awards for your staff or out to your client? So this is our messenger bag from Origaudio. From there, we have another company in the Debco Hub family called Beacon. And Beacon is a great company that does lots of different ideas. And before I was had Beacon, I was looking for rain gauges. They have a very large selection of rain gauges. It comes in inches and centimeters. Great prominent location for your logo. It could be nailed on a fence. It can be put in the ground. Great opportunity for out in farms or fields to really tell what rain has fallen in the past few days even. And the all important coaster, right? What about some great coasters? They come in wood cases, and this one is actually slate, 5 pieces here. Each and every one is logoed with your logo. Coasters have been done, but who doesn't use coasters? Just a nice, new, refreshing gift to give that somebody's going to put on their coffee table and just to enjoy and have their beverage with. Another piece we have is actually another set of coasters in a metal case, and it's a wood piece. We come in lots of different types of wood. We also have coasters in ceramic and in glass. So again, lots of opportunity to place your logo forefront, right in front of your, right on your customer's coffee table. So from there, I hope I didn't take over my time if we've done okay timing. And yeah, I'm appreciative to be here, that's for sure.
Thank you, Lil. You're always entertainment and you make me laugh all the time. You're fabulous.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Thank you, Lil. Okay,
Okay.
Thank you, Lil. Next we have Nikki joining us, and for those of you who don't know, we are actually doing a fundraiser, and we're going to have a fundraiser going on for an indefinite little bit of time, just because we are wanting to raise money for a special little boy. So Nikki, are you there? Where are you, Nikki?
Hi, I'm here.
There you are, Nikki. Thank you. So we're going to do a quick presentation about the Rainbow Society. Nikki's here to help us explain about the Rainbow Society. And Nikki, I didn't even know about the Rainbow Society. So our goal is to let other people know if they don't know about you as well, because I think what you guys do is phenomenal.
Thank you.
So Nikki had sent to me a video, so I think we better jump right on it, because I think it's almost 10 minutes. And then, so there's a quick little video about it. And then Nikki, I have some questions for you during the next section of the video. So I'm gonna do a screen share. Please, Carla, I can see your messaging here. Let me know if for some reason it's not working, okay? Here we go, Nikki. So really great. So the organization, we are doing a fundraiser. You got it there, Nikki? And so what we're going to be doing, there's nothing yet. We're going to have online stuff and where you can actually purchase, and all the proceeds will be going to the Rainbow Society. We're going to be doing draws on, or kind of like Chinese auctions on social media. So just watch for those. We'll chat about more about it later. Okay, how about the volume? Carla, can you hear that?
Sunshiny little boy.
No volume?
He has the will of 20 people.
Oh, turn it up.
His motivation to get on in the world and be the best possible little boy he can be is just huge. Emmanuel syndrome is translocation of chromosomes 11 and 22. And in Eric's case, he ended up with, he's not able to speak. He is hearing impaired and he is severely limited in his fine motor and gross motor skills. He is the most physically dependent child in the classroom. He uses a walker, but the kids have absolutely taken to him. They help him, they get toys. He just seems to be like a magnet for children. Truthfully, we don't know how long his life is, but we just knew we wanted to take him to see Mickey Mouse, who we love so much. Because when you're faced with nothing but doctors, nurses, surgeries, a bed in a hospital room that you end up calling your own, you need something to hang on to. We phoned the Rainbow Society, and when Roxanne said, "Do you want to go to Disney World?" And that's his yes. Before Eric went to Disney World, he was not even sitting. And to see him now as compared to before, people just can't believe it's the same boy. It was a fantastic experience, and I think we're all richer for it. I just think that we need to make sure that we remember to give to the Rainbow Society for those children who may not make it to adulthood, or maybe they will, but their life isn't going to be as rich as yours and mine. From our family to all of you, it's thank you from the bottom of our hearts. You don't know what you've done for our lives, but suffice is to say, our little boy had his wish granted, and he is back to climbing mountains again. So thank you.
Nikki, do you want to turn down the volume a little bit? We can ask them some questions. That was very nice. Thank you, Nikki, for that. Thank you for arranging this quick video for us. So some of the questions I have for you, just to spread awareness, is what makes Rainbow Society different from other organizations, Nikki?
So we're different in the wish granting world in that we grant to severe chronic medical illnesses as well as life-threatening. So that means the children that aren't necessarily like their lives are changed day to day kind of thing, but it's not necessarily life-threatening. We believe that they still deserve a wish, so that's what we do. We're also only in Alberta, and most other wish grantings are over the world or just all over Canada. Ours is just Alberta, so your donations are going to stay local.
Very nice. That's nice. Thank you, Nikki. So I do have a question here, and I have like qualification. So in order so that's where you come in. So the severe, chronic, and life-threatening illnesses, that would make them a qualified candidate. And how do they reach out to you? Like, what would be the situation? How does that work?
Yeah, so really anyone can recommend a child and can bring them to us. Most of the time it's doctors, but really if it's even your neighbor, we can definitely just reach out and we can get them approved. It's just as long as they are between the ages of 3 and 18 and they live in Alberta and they're diagnosed with a severe chronic or life-threatening medical illness, we can get them approved.
Perfect. So the doctors actually, that's good. Okay.
Yes.
I have another question here. How many kids does Rainbow have right now? Like how many kids are you trying to help right now?
Yeah, so over the 35 years, we've granted 1,154 wishes. Right now is definitely a little different because of the pandemic. We normally have significantly more kids in our program. Right now we have 9, but lots and lots and lots are approved, but just waiting until after the restrictions are lifted because they want to go on a travel wish or they have other plans. So yeah.
Gotcha. So one thing as an organization is some people, can you just explain to us about the admin fee? Like, how does all that work? Can you explain that to us?
Yeah, absolutely. So we're very, very, very lean. Our admin fee last year for 2020 was 6%. Granted, last year was a little different because we didn't get enough funds. It usually sits around 5%.
Nice.
And so that means that way more money is spent on the actual wish and it's not going to admin stuff, which is great.
That is fabulous. So if people wanted to volunteer or help the organization, how do they go about doing that, Nikki?
Yeah, so if they go to our website, we have a volunteer section that you can apply, and we'll reach out to you and tell you what we have planned. Right now, we're looking for volunteers for our Swing for Dreams and trail ride event. Those are in the summertime, so we're hoping that they'll go by and hoping everything will work out for us. We're also looking for directors. So if you're interested in being a director for our society, we would reach out to us as well. That same information is just on our website. So
okay.
Yeah.
Carla, can you put the website down in our chat room, please, so people can have the link, please? Okay, thank you. That's fantastic. And then also, I think, because I was on there, and there's a way that they can, I mean, we have a GoFundMe page, and Carla's actually going to put that on there as well for what we've got going on. Carla put that direct link. But I see also there's also, you can just donate money also on there, can't you?
Yes, you
straight
can.
to your website? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's all online.
Is there anything that I'm missing, Nikki, that people should be aware of?
I think you talked about if we wanted to highlight some of the kids on our program right now. Yeah.
I'm hoping that you can elaborate, because we picked the little boy with the puppy. I don't know his name. Can you tell us about him?
So his name is Saul. He's actually met his puppy. We have that in the works. It's kind of been one of those processes where it's taken a while just because everyone wants a puppy right now. So it's been very difficult to find that specific puppy. We finally did.
What kind of puppy was it? I can't remember. Not a Labradoodle.
Some kind of a doodle.
A big hairy thing. He was adorable.
Yeah. And so he named her Willow, and she is super cute. And right now she's, I don't think she's 8 months or 8 weeks old yet. So she still has to be with the original owner, with her mom. And then we are getting her trained and get that kind of stuff before he gets her as well.
What's the in-depth of the training involved with that, Nikki? I was wondering about. Is it considered like a companion dog for this little boy, or how does that work?
Yes, exactly. So they're gonna train her to be a companion dog as well. So she'll go through just more than just basic training. It's gonna be more in depth. I believe Saul can expect her around, I think it's August. So in a few months.
Well, that's fabulous. So that's what we're raising money for, people. So help us. There's a GoFundMe page down there, and we will have things available, which we'll be marketing and sharing with all our people as well in the future. This video here really caught my attention, Nikki.
Oh, they're so cute too. And they now volunteer for our Daddy's Little Sweetheart Ball sometimes. So it's great to see them. The photo at the very beginning was them not at the last Daddy's Little Sweetheart Ball, but the one before that. So it's really good. They come and say hi to us often, and they try and help us out as much as they can. They were so grateful for a wish. So yeah. That's
great. I'm not sure if we have much time left. Can you just quickly go through the other kids that you have available or that are needing help right now, Nikki?
Yeah, absolutely. So I can't share the names of them.
No, that's fine.
But we have a 7-year-old boy who wants a backyard makeover. Unfortunately, this is the same kind of thing as a puppy. We couldn't find, he wanted a play set kind of thing. But now he thinks he's old enough that he doesn't really want that, and he's kind of grown out of it. So now we're gonna do fire pit and kind of like fun backyard. He wants to have parties and have lots of people over. So that is in the making as well. There's a few also that want to go to Disney World and Disneyland, so those are on hold. There's also a little girl that wants to go and meet her grandma in Victoria, I believe. that one is on hold too. We had it booked right before the pandemic happened, and she was very disappointed that unfortunately we had to cancel that one. But she will go when it's safe to do so.
Yes, yes. So the money that we raise, if the little boy doesn't need, does it roll over to another? Is that how that works, Nikki?
Yeah, absolutely. So really it's kind of used wherever it's needed at the moment. If we have a wish that needs to be granted as soon as possible, it kind of goes to that. Or, you know, most of the time it can go to the wish that you want. It just depends on the situation. It's a little tough right now with COVID because we have so many that are waiting for their wish right now, and they're not actually getting them, or even things like the puppy in the backyard where it's hard to find them right now. So those are on hold, but as soon as we can get them going, we absolutely will.
That's perfect. So I think things are going to start lifting up. Hopefully you can get going. They have a snake around the neck. But anyways.
Absolutely. Yeah.
How are we doing for time? Everybody, can you help me? Are we good? Nikki, is there anything else that you want to share with anybody that can help you or help us?
I think that's everything. Thank you so much for having us. We really, really appreciate it. Yeah, thank you.
Well, we're really passionate about it, so we really hope we can do our best for the Rainbow Society. Nikki, thank you very much. You can stop screen share there if you like.
Okay.
So do you want me to just roll into it, or what do you want to do?
Get at it. We're on Canada Sportswear, and Mike's up with some fantastic stuff. It's all you, man.
All right. So Canada Sportswear, we're the longest guys in this in the wearables industry, in the stock wearables industry for the promotional and team business in Canada. We're one of the few people who can actually make custom-made goods. I don't have a PowerPoint presentation, and I'm going to do my best. I don't find Zooms the best to show clothing, but we can do different things like Melton leathers, that kind of thing. Very interesting, different things like this. This is all custom and very unique. Little bit of hand holding if somebody like Sharon wants to create something for one of your companies, but we've been doing it for 65 years and I've been doing it for almost that long. Anyways, really quickly, Sharon, I thought I'd just touch on it, considering yesterday's news with team stuff. So I've had a whole raft of guys come at me for team stuff. You deal with this company, Attack Sportswear. They make a lot of sublimated goods. So this is obviously a baseball shirt. This is a volleyball or an outdoor tech shirt. The team sport's going to crank up, and I found that a lot of people are like frothing at the mouth to get into the team stuff. And this company does tremendous work. And I do a lot of things, even corporately in the sublimation world. This is a game hockey jersey that we do in men's and kids, but I also do them in a lightweight. So some people are doing these for events. We sell them to people like ATB Bank for all the new hires. This is if you're looking for team building for your company, this is a really high impact way to do it. We do mock-ups, and it's all made in Langley, BC. So it's Canadian made goods.
Sorry, Mike, can I interrupt you? The fact that sublimation, it's a full print. Can you explain that to people? Like, people don't know what sublimation is.
Yeah, so sublimation is completely digital. So whatever you want to put on there. So this Joker head's a very good example of a logo where you just basically can go as wild as you want. Where literally you can take a picture of your dog and your wife and your girlfriend and your boyfriend, whatever, on the top of Three Sisters in Canmore, and take a digital shot of it, and you can place it right onto this. You've had other people like Lil and whatnot come on. Digital printing in this industry on coasters or whatever else can be done, it's all being translated into it, and clothing has become mainstream for sublimation. So basically anything can be created. Like this was a product we did over COVID here. It's a hoodoo. It has a built-in gator and everything. If you look in here, everything started as white and it's completely sublimated all over. Whatever digital print you want to put. Picture your dog. We did one for a couple of executives up in Fort Mac that caught a big sturgeon and they wanted a jacket, and these guys are holding a sturgeon. Just a picture of a good iPhone or Samsung, whatever, because the cameras are good enough now. You can do that. So digital.
That's really
Yeah.
nice because they can incorporate their company colors. So if sometimes the company colors might be a little bit different, so we can actually design so the company colors are the full hoodie as well as their logo, right? Because we do have those on display here, and it's a pretty wicked piece.
Yeah, the range of colors in sublimation is about 500 colors.
Mm-hmm.
So if you put that into a paint store perspective, the world's your canvas.
Right. Yep. Thank
Cool.
you. Thank you.
All right. So just because of the team thing, we do quite a bit of team product. Everybody's familiar with hockey. Sounds like hockey's 100% a go. This was a product, a track jacket and a winter jacket that we straight up knocked off from Bauer. Very popular, and these do also translate over to the corporate world as well. Our number 2 selling product in the hockey world are things like the puffies. So we got a puffy jacket, puffy vest. We're one of the few companies go right down to the initiation hockey guys, that extra small. So extra small youth, women's up to 2X and men's to 4X. And because we're a custom maker, we can make up to, I've done 8XL, add 3 inches to the sleeve to some guy that was a gorilla in Fort St. John. So we can build anything, right? So puffy jackets are popular. We got lightweight puffies, heavyweight puffies. The vests themselves can't keep them in stock. There's really nothing technical about these. Canada Sportswear builds a tremendous garment for a very good price, and that's kind of our position in the market. As a 65-year-old company, last 2 years ago, we brought in our first T-shirt ever. So this T-shirt is a 50-50 product. And this is actually just like that sublimated jersey I showed you. That's actually a digital print on the T-shirt. It's a sublimated transfer. So Sharon buys transfers from me. She can buy transfers, stock them, put them on various products for you in-house. But this is my number 1 selling product, is my Muskoka Trail. That's the name of the line, is Muskoka Trail. Muskoka Trail T-shirt. And Sharon's going to sell it to you for $15 to $18, depending on the quantity. Under the CX2 brand, which is what we run on the athletic side, we came out with a heathered polyester tee, and this has done tremendously well as well. Not something we're typically known for, because we're more of a team worky company, but we've really transitioned into some pretty cool stuff in the last little while. The fleece itself is one of our hottest categories. This is all under the Muskoka brand, Muskoka Trail brand as well. Sharon, we're coming out with a digital catalog on that probably in 2 weeks, just for Muskoka Trail, because it's our high corporate brand, and a lot of guys are selling against. Well, there's a good example, something like Roots. So if you look at it like this, people look at it and they think of Roots, but with the Muskoka labeling in it. Muskoka's, if you're not familiar, anybody listening, it's the Okanagan of the Greater Toronto area. So a lot of people think I'm going to drink beer, get a tan, sit around and do nothing. And that's why the Muskoka Trail has really gone across and been so well received. Same thing with this fleece. I just found out today we have no stock, but we're adding full zip versions to these French terry fleece hoodies in the fall. So I'll have a ton of this. It's just been so popular. Fulfillment in the industry is a major problem. So do not pick on Sharon. It's not her fault. All of us have tried to get product, but I'm going to do another presentation later for fire retardant coveralls. I have a supplier that essentially went, we just simply cannot, we can't supply. That's how bad it can be at this time. So anyways, sorry about that. So we went into golf shirts, which we're not really a golf shirt company. You probably had a couple other guys out here showing you golf shirts. I think there's the Adidas guy and all that kind of thing. So this is, these are actually a digitally printed, a sublimated printed shirt. And these are roughly around $30. So we went into these, launched them last year. We'll just forget last year because it didn't exist, right? Super reaction. Only got 4 styles in stock, 4 or 5 colorways. But the fact that they're that $30 price point, not that $60, $70 name brand golf shirt price. Just showed them to one of the biggest distributors here in Edmonton yesterday, and they're like, that is like one of the nicest shirts I've seen, and I can't believe the price. So small little line of them. I'm wearing one of the shirts. It's very comfortable, but we do, same manufacturer that we have in China making these for us is has stock patterns. So let's reference this one. There's like 7 of them. So I call this the Jimmy Buffett. So it's a, if you can see it, I don't know how well you can see it, but it's got like palm trees on it. So going back to the digital printing, we could put a 42 color logo right here or on the sleeve. And believe it or not, that's a $40 bill made in China, 50-piece minimum, and landed at your door in probably 5 weeks.
Okay.
Same company that makes all the other shirts that we're doing. So it's been very well received. As a company, we're typically known as a jacket company. And as far as the jackets go, this is a jacket that 30 years ago was the hottest jacket in the line. It now just came back in, and believe it or not, people are buying this with Ocean Pacific or Billabong on it for $100. Well, it's probably going to sell for the most $40 from Sharon. This is a knockoff of a Top Gun style that we do as well. We did this in winter last year. Last couple of years, it went over very well. I think Top Gun's got a movie coming out. So if you want to be curt and cool, I know I'm talking to people around Provost, but this would be kind of sexy and very cutting edge for Provost. So go from there. We have higher end, not higher end like Stormtech type higher end price points, but you're going to be looking mid-30s for these soft sale jackets, solids, and we do a lot of stuff in the melange colors. I don't know if you can see that, but very retail looking, but incredibly well price point. And that's again, that's sort of an earmark and landmark of Canada Sportswear as a line. So the work stuff is really what we're kind of known for. So this is a freezer vest. I don't have my freezer jacket. I loaned it out this morning, but we're going to freezer jacket. This is what I call like a landscaper's t-shirt. That's literally the only new piece because of COVID for this spring. But in the work stuff itself, this product line has been extremely strong and is just keep selling and selling and selling for us. So I know Sharon buys safety wear for me, safety vests, solids or mesh. Staying in that freezer jacket type line, we've got them in a vest, but we've high vis striped, safety striped it, and then we did it in a jacket. And to make it functional, we put what's called an action back in there, so the guy can move around and pick stuff up. Again, another really hot piece. If you want to just do basics, of course, we've got hoodies, and these all come in orange, black, navy, high vis orange, high vis. Yellow, black, and navy, and everything. And even if you just want something that's like, God forbid, if we have an outdoor event and you want to do a security jacket, or you want to do somebody just to be visible inside a crowd, this is just a basic dum-dum $20 shell, and we sell piles of them.
Okay. Is your line almost done, Mike? Is your line almost done? Because we're up for time.
There's just one more
good.
piece.
Perfect.
This piece here, we're the only guys in this, and this is actually a reversible jacket.
Oh,
So
cool.
I call it my Swiss chalet jacket. You hold your flag by day, you have your chicken at night.
Huh, that's a really cool piece. Thank you, Mike. I've never
That's
seen that
Canada
before.
Sportswear, and appreciate your time. I'll see you in about 12 minutes.
Yeah, thanks, Mike.
All right, thank you.
Hey, Nelson, my man, you're up.
Hello, everybody.
Hi, Nelson.
Your time. I want to start off by saying thank you to Sharon and It's Time Promotions and her team. As I want to second Sharon's note that the collection of people that you got to see today are key preferred vendors to her that we appreciate her support and are here for you guys as well. So thank you, Sharon. So
thank you.
We are a company called White Ridge, just based out of here in Edmonton, Alberta. I'll be talking about some of our top products along with some trending products that we've seen tremendous growth in this year. So one of them being one of our top selling categories is blankets. a lot of people might think that blankets this time of the year might not be the ideal, call it employee gift or client gifts, but you know, I would challenge you to think otherwise. That this time of the year, like many of us, we have AC at home, so a nice blanket is well received at any time of the year. A lot of people think blankets are only gifted in call it the Christmas season, but again, this is our #1 selling category, and we do offer a lot of options. So this one being one of our heaviest, our Sherpa, comes in a plaid print, multiple different colors of the plaid, but the Sherpa on the side. So heaviest in the marketplace on the promotional side. So we can decorate these beautifully with a laser patch option right there, stitched on with your logo, very detailed. You can see that. And as I mentioned, a lot of great price points and finishes to the blanket. So our blankets also offer an embroidery zipper access. So if you choose to put your embroidery logo on here, you will not see the backing on the flip side. So it's actually finished on the inside. So again, blankets, top selling category. We've got a bit of a fun item coming this fall. This one being one of our top selling blankets last year. Something that unique that we're offering for this fall is a matching booty set to go with that. So
get out of town. Those are cute.
Again, the side of gifting, thinking about people and their workspaces and where they found themselves in the last year throughout COVID. You've got a lot of people working from home. So again, blankets still go very well received in the setting of, again, a gift at home and your workspace and thinking about where the item is going to a recipient. So a lot of great options, a lot of different price points. Just to show you a few of the other patterns that we carry in our lineup. A lot of great price points. So another one, just again, different finish. So depending on what your budget is, the team at its time can offer you many great options in the price points that you're looking for. So from low end to high end, this time of the year, a lot of people are thinking outdoor. So this is a picnic blanket. It's got the finish on the back that allows for repelling the water slash call it moisture or grass or sand. So very easy to decorate, nice flat for putting your logo on there. So great price point, multiple colors in that collection. So
that one's Carla's favorite blanket.
Yeah, great piece. Another new piece that we added this spring. Again, speaking to people working from home, this is a Sherpa shawl. So while it may be seen as a shawl, you'll notice it's got snap down buttons here. Again, people working from home, specifically women with this particular piece, their office might be a little cool, whether it's in the basement or the AC's gone throughout the day. This allows for some warmth and some comfort. So another way to look at this piece is as well is the size of it. You could call it a lap blanket, if you will. So it doesn't necessarily need to be worn as a shawl. So lap blanket. So
that one's really nice. How many colorways does that come in? I know I got
that particular piece only offered in one color.
That color, okay.
In the light gray with the white Sherpa.
Perfect.
Again, keeping on with the trend of popular items, as noted today, featuring a diffuser. So for those of you that don't know what a diffuser is, it's called an oil diffuser. And basically these are designed so that you fill it up with water and then drop in drops of oil. Again, oils being very personal, you can actually get them on a retail setting. You can add, call it mint to the water, and what it does is it mists. So it basically makes your office a comfortable setting. So whether it's your home office or your office in a work office. And again, great logo exposures. You can see there, we can put a full color logo on there. This particular piece also comes with a remote, which allows you to control the piece from a distance. So again, you can get pricing options from Sharon and the team. So again, so speaking to popular products, what we're seeing right now, trends are outdoor products. So cooler bags, very, very popular this time of the year. When you're thinking client gifting or employee gifting, items that are usable, that people are going to use, you can easily decorate your logo here. This particular piece has a top access opening, so you don't actually have to open the full cooler bag to have access into your items in the bag. So 20 can cooler, got a bottle opener on one side. You've got multiple mesh water bottle holders on each end. So, and then a shoulder carry strap. Again, offered in 4 different colors. great price point. So speaking to trends as well, another great cooler bag. This one is a 24 can cooler. This one offers a nice feature. It's got a drop down pocket that will hold cans or water bottles. So let's say you're outside enjoying a picnic or you're on the beach and you're not on a flat surface, you're able to put your drink in here and keep it from spilling. So again, mesh pocket on one side, you've got a bottle opener on the back side, great carry shoulder strap. Nice feature of this one here is it's tall enough where you can actually put in a 2-liter pop bottle or bottle of wine. So great features. Again, you got to see a lot of great lines today. So keeping in mind from apparel. So if you've got apparel requirements, you've got some apparel options. But again, if you got any projects where you're looking to do non-size products, we are the go-to with a lot of great price points. So a lot of great duffel bags, just to show you a few. I know Lil spoke on a couple through Debco. Again, different price points, different finishes. This one's a canvas with a faux leather finish, very, very popular. As we get closer to traveling, this makes a nice weekender travel bag. So another one very popular trending with retail is our tubular style. So more like a Herschel, very popular, great pocket for decoration on the front, or if you want to decorate on the side, multiple different colors, a lot of great features. So continuing with trends, drinkware is a top category, and we've just introduced drinkware to our line that through our Kuma line, which is our outdoor camping gear line, we're offering drinkware as well. So we're focusing on top pieces, coffee tumbler being one of the top selling pieces. As we all know, whether you're at home or you're traveling to the office, your coffee tumbler is the go-to. Great features, obviously fit in cup holders in your car. One of the nice features for this one is it's got a twist off lid with a rubber seal. So that is key for leak proof. And you also have a flip back lid, which also a nice little feature that keeps you coffee coming out very easy. So again, offered in 2 colors, the black and with white. Now you will note you see a Kuma logo on there. It is part of our Kuma brand. A lot of real estate on the flip side to add your corporate logos on there. So again, as I noted, focusing on top pieces, the wine tumbler seems to be one. Many people obviously these days may be indulging a little bit more than usual, but the wine tumbler is a very popular piece. We're seeing a lot of orders go out the door right now where we're pairing sets, call it a blanket and a wine tumbler. In some cases, I've seen blanket and 2 wine tumblers, almost a his and her set. So depending on the budget you have, a lot of great options. Again, black, white, and a seal, the rubberized seal on there. Bit of a sneak peek to one of our new pieces for the fall is, as Lil noted, drinkware is very, very popular. Obviously, nobody wants to be sharing items these days. That everything from having your own drinkware at arm's length is very important. This one being a water bottle, very, very popular. As we try to keep outdoors and enjoy the outdoors, this is a 22-ounce water bottle with a nice holder. So again, Kuma logo is on there, but the flip side, a lot of retail space for your personalized logos on there. So
is that plastic, Nelson? Is it plastic or metal?
Yeah, these are all metal, stainless steel.
Okay, it looks plastic in my screen. I just wanted to confirm that. Thank you.
Yeah, all metal, stainless steel. And again, when it comes to the packaging, they all come packaged in very nice craft, retail, eco-friendly packaging. So you'll see those, all the details and all the benefits to the drinkware you'll find on the back of each drinkware piece. So
it's nice when they come packaged like that. Nice presentation piece for our customers to hand out.
Nice presentation piece, not just a white box. Again, also, you know, the brand equity that we're building with Kuma, very, very popular. So it gives it a nice finish of a presentation purpose. So again, keeping with some Kuma products, it's never too soon to start thinking fall. I know some of you guys have touched base on some fall products, Scott, on toques and stuff like that. Our Kuma line offers our lumberjack piece here. So offered in multiple colors, great piece. We can easily drop a logo on the backside, laser or embroidery. Again, never too soon to start thinking about fall products. I want to thank Mike for touching base on the fact that the supply chain is there's a lot of broken supply chains right now. So please be easy on Sharon and the team, because it's not their fault. As importers, we're facing challenges with delays in shipments leaving their ports. We're fighting vessel space. So where Sharon might have been told, hey, your shipment's going to be here next month or next week, and then we find out the shipment didn't leave in time. So do bear with her. Go easy on her, because it's not her fault. So, and while a touch note on that is one of our most popular categories this year is throughout our Kuma line. It is outdoor camping chairs. We're basically sold out of chairs and have been sold out, not because we didn't order enough chairs. We've ordered triple the amount of chairs this past year, but they're pre-sold before they even get here. So if you are looking for any chair options that we offer, Sharon and her team will give you some great options. But please note, bear with us. You do have to order ahead of time to get in the queue for chairs. So and we've got a collection of 10 plus styles, multiple colors. All the information is on the website. So chairs retailing from anywhere from $100 to as high as $300. And believe it or not, we can't keep in stock any style because they are moving so fast. So
we've done those before for Christmas for customers. We've had our whole storefront full of like 100 of those chairs at one time. So if anybody's thinking about Christmas yet, let us know, because that's a hot item for sure.
Yes, and like I said, it's never too early to start planning for fall gifting. We're already working on some projects for clients already. This year, if you're gonna want to focus on something, I know all of us suppliers that were on today's presentations have amazing websites. We all have features that show inventory levels, so please be sure to make sure you're looking at those. On the White Ridge side, we're trying to be as informative as possible. So if you're shopping and looking for items, you will see arrival dates on our products. You will see incoming dates on the future shipments. So you can rest assured that when you are looking for some items, you will select something that will be available and not have to go back to the drawing board later,
right.
because we're sold out type of thing, right?
That's right. Well, thank you, Nelson.
So really quick, our focus this fall is not so much new products. It's really focusing on very, very deep inventories on our top sellers. And you will see that there are blanket styles that have inventory levels in the 10,000 plus quantities. That may sound high, but on a national level, when you're selling across the country, it's really not. But be sure you focus on some key styles, and you'll find that information on our website. So, and that is it from White Ridge /Truma.
I thank you so much, Nelson. I love seeing you, and can't wait to actually get to see you in person at our normal trade shows again. But thank you for joining us, Nelson, and thank you for all your knowledge. You're fantastic.
Thank you, everyone.
Thanks, Nelson. Hey, Mike, you're up again.
I'm back. All righty. Okay, well, supply chain is affected no other line more so than this particular line here. Unfortunately, our best-selling product line in the fire retardant coveralls is Endura Ultra Soft. Endura Ultra Soft, unfortunately, is made by one supplier. They make it in South Carolina, and because of all the COVID incentives and people being paid enough money to stay home and not work in the US, some of my deliveries we just don't have them. So supply is atrocious. And, Nelson just touched on it. It's the way it is. I've heard the studies that it could take as long as 2 years to recover from the past 14 months, just supply chain period. Myself going to buy a couch, I was told 10 months. Like, it's just crazy. So it is a thing, and it's absolutely not any of the group at its time. Go run around and talk to their competitors. Everybody's in the same boat. So anyways, I don't know if we're going to need these things anymore, but hopefully one day we will not need masks. But White Bear Workwear, we do make fire retardant masks. We sold a fair number of them. If you do need them, we'll have them in stock probably until we don't need them anymore. A little bit of background on White Bear Workwear. They are Alberta owned, and most of the fabrics, you're going to find out about a new one that's not, are made in North America. So the business has always been a North American made fabric, North American made build, and in our case, Alberta owned. We stock in Nisku, Alberta, and we can ship basically same day to Sharon. So you can have coveralls the next day, and Sharon, if she likes to stay up late, she can embroider them for you real
Don't
quick.
push it, Mike. Don't push it.
There you go.
I just want, could I clarify, like, that we've ordered numerous coveralls, Mike, and out of all of our industries that we struggle for stock, like we can get those coveralls the next day. Like I haven't really run into coveralls because we always order the Indira 9-ounce or 7-ounce, and they seem to have them.
Well, that makes me very happy because no, we have a lot of holes. So what we've done is we've got another product line we're using to plug our holes, which I'll get into real quick. So here's the short version of the fire retardant coverall business. So Nomex sells roughly in the $200 range. Nomex is what all the old guys, older than me even, it's the first coverall they heard of, first coverall they know, but it's the most expensive with, believe it or not, the least arc protection. And flash arc is there's a flash fire when it hits you, and it's all about percentages to get you what you get covered with. Nomex covers you in a flash fire with 65% of your body. Endura Ultra Soft covers your body with 84% in the same arc flash. This new fabric we have out called Fire Zero has about the same coverage as the Endura Ultra Soft. So the why people buy Nomex is beyond us. So you're mid-hundreds for the Endura Ultra Soft, you're 200-ish plus for Nomex, and now you're into the low, or call it the low mid-hundreds for this Fire Zero fabric. So Fire Zero, where it came from is a couple of laundry guys up in Fort Mac 5 years ago started bringing in their own coverall lines, and it was just Fire Zero fabric. So it's proven, it's washed. We've got fire, actual videos of where all the good coveralls and compliant coveralls are all flash tested at the U of A independently. So we've got all the testing on it. So it's a new product, but the price point is starting to filter down from Fort McMurray down into this marketplace. Like guys in Southern Alberta, they still don't really get the concept, but it is a thing in Provost. So Fire Zero, because of supply issues and the fact that Westex that makes Endura Ultra Soft has been so bad for fulfillment. Giving an example, we ordered 10,000 meters to build coveralls. They say we'll give you 2,200 meters. That means I can only make 700 coveralls with 2,200 meters of fabric. Not that much for a national supplier, just so you know. So we're bringing in this coverall. The fabric actually comes out of China, as much as it breaks our heart as North American supporters, but that's just the industry. It's moved that way. And for Sharon, her and her customers, it's just becoming a bigger and bigger thing. So got Fire Zero, Endura Ultra Soft, Nomex. So you shouldn't buy Nomex. You should buy Endura Ultra Soft if we can get it. We stock 7 colors: gray, red, royal, forest, navy, black. And in the Fire Zero, we're doing orange. We're going to stripe our orange, 4-inch striping. The way this is striped, this is what they call CSA compliant. So it's meant for highways, and then a guy can see you from 250 yards away while he's driving down the road at night. So whenever you see 4-inch striping on this or on the Canada Sportswear stuff, all of this is completely 100% safety compliant to Trans-Canada Pipeline, Interpipeline, Synovus, Suncor, Syncrude, you name them. These can all go on the sites. So that's why we stripe them the way we do. But the 4-inch is anything to do with highway. You can still have 2-inch, and that is the way the business is. You see the difference? The 2-inch is oil patch, and it doesn't appear that's ever going to change. So if you see 4-inch, you'll pay more because the striping is almost as much as the coverall itself.
Can I ask you a question if people want to change over to the, what's it called, Zero, I think it's called?
Fire Zero, yeah.
Fire Zero. So say what people are using Endura right now and they want to switch over to Zero, are they the exact same fit? Or do I have to size them again?
Absolutely. So when I was, because I'm their only rep, my company, we're the only rep group for them. I said, if we do it, we got to make it exactly the same. So if you've got an existing Endura Ultra Soft coverall sitting in your showroom and the guy walks in and he's a 48 or 42, he can fit it, and absolutely he can pop right into this because everything for the expect except the waist stripe. We just didn't. We found it was kind of redundant in that coverall. We might change that, but right now we just don't have the waist stripe. Otherwise, it's the exact same coverall.
Okay, that's good to know.
Like loops, Velcro leg, gas pocket, but fit. So the reason, because it's very competitive space, this coverall business, the reason I get business, number one is fit. Number two is how fast I can get the product to Sharon and everybody else in Alberta, because we're based in Nisku. We're basically 1-day shipping to the entire oil patch, from Estevan to Fort Mac to Fort St. John and down to Pincher Creek and beyond. What I'm wearing is the fire retardant hoodie. I helped invent this hoodie, and I have to admit, and I have been told by many people, and it's in a lot of programs, it is the best hoodie in the industry because of a number of things. First one is fit. So this is a large, and I'm very short, and this is built for like somebody that's 175 pounds, 6'3", and it will fit them. If a guy's fat, it's got lots of girth in it as well. But the big one for this, especially for you end users, if you have anybody in the safety business, is this hood. Now, all hoods are removable. I'll pull this off when I'm done. So what it is, it's a peripheral hood. So when I bend down and I'm working away, if you can still see me in the camera, you can see that I can still see. When safety guys see that feature, they love it. But we make the hood so it gets caught in a piece of machinery, pops off. Because there's a little fallacy that, oh, you can't have a hood. Yeah, you can. Guys wear it if it's cold. They wrap it around their neck like you saw that one. But you don't need the hood the whole time. It's a little different than when I sell hoods and all my jackets like this. 90% of the mums take the hood and they just throw it away.
Yeah.
But you got to have the hood to start.
Okay.
So anyways, we're very compliant. Fire Zero is the one that you got to kind of key on.
Sorry, one more question. So Ultrasoft is having a stock issue. What about Fire Zero? Is it a better stock? Is it better?
No, we have no issues, but we're transitioning into it. We just don't know how much is going to polarize something like Nomex that's almost twice the price.
Okay.
Right. So it's a bit of a guessing game because we're now stocking 3 lines. And of course, we're coming out of a 5-year slow recession period in the oil business. Everyone thinks there's going to be a boom. So it's a bit of a trick not to have an extra $1 million worth of stock sitting there staring at you in a new fabric or a new product line. But we're getting it pretty quickly.
Perfect.
So
Okay.
that's basically a wrap on White Bear, unless you or any of your customers have any questions on it.
Carlos, Amber, I think we're good, hey? Yeah, I think we're good. Thank you
All
very
right.
much.
Well, I looks like I'm the last guy, and again, I do appreciate
Actually, I'm actually having Lil. She's going to talk about attraction. It's only like Canadian made stuff. I'm really excited for that as well. So we got one more going on after this. So thank you, Mike. I really appreciate your time. It was
Beautiful.
Great.
All
Thank
right.
you, Mike.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Okay, bye-bye.
You guys take care.
Thanks.
See ya.
Hey, Lil.
Hello again.
I'm really excited to hear all about this Canadian made stuff, because that's you know what we do have to get stuff from China, and we know that we do have to do it, but where we can support Canada, let's do it. So you're up with that, Lil.
Yeah. Now you've had some great product on here with Nelson and Mike and all the different guys. Great product that your customers get to see, and it's exciting because there is some new product out there. And I do like what Nelson and Mike brought up concerning inventory, because all of the companies have inventory issues. So what we can do is go to the inventories and look at it, and then make your decisions on what product you need. I think is always a good idea. So yeah, it's good that way. Anyways, happy to be back. And I do want to say that it was a wonderful opportunity for you to raise money for the Rainbow Society.
We're really excited.
An amazing thing. Every time you do something wonderful, and it really makes for a big opportunity for them. So that's good. Okay. So my big theme today is made in Canada. And that's something that we all have to look towards. Like Sharon said, we do have to buy product made offshore, but where we can, let's try to buy in Canada. So I'm going to start out with a brand that I have. It's called Crown Cap. I'm just going to show you a little bit of the book that they have out. Crown Cap is a company out of Winnipeg. They've been around for over 100 years. their machinery, they construct hats, and they also do freezer style quilt jacket line that they've just brought out. Most of their product in the headwear department, which I'll show you some of, is made in Canada, has been made in Canada for over 100 years. But I'm gonna start out with the quilt jackets. My first piece is an awesome bomber. Now, again, like Mike said, it's hard to show clothing with a zoom, but we can do it. YKK zips. All of this fabric is quilted right in Winnipeg. And so therefore, not just a jacket's made, but they quilt the fabric on their machines in Winnipeg. So a nice rib neck, rib bottom. It's a bomber style. I'm not as tall as the other boys, so it's harder to see the bottom. And a little rib cuff on there. Men's and ladies sizes right up to 5XL. Wonderful, wonderful pricing. 10% less than anything that's made in offshore. I'm going to say offshore. Okay. So really a wonderful opportunity. Ask Sharon about it. See what we think about it compared to what you've had before. This can be used in a truck. This can be used any type of delivery situation. People that are in freezers. Just under your winter coat, take your winter coat off, get in your truck. You've got a vest or a jacket. Here's one that is actually fully fleece lined. Okay. It has YKK zip and it has a cover over the zipper so it can't mark anything maybe on your truck or that type of idea. And the long flap on the bottom is actually can be, now let's see if we can see it. Really can't. Oh, there you go. Sapped up. So it's a long tail on the back so you can sit on it, keep you warm. Again, 10 to 12% less than offshore product. How about a vest? A nice vest, easy to logo. Sharon can logo them for you with your logo. That's an easy opportunity. Well priced again. Pockets and a drop bottom. Yep. Comes in lots of different sizes, red, as I mentioned, 5XL. And these pieces come in gray, navy, and black. And guess what? They're in stock in Winnipeg. Okay, so there you go. How's that for a good one? Okay, and as Mike was mentioning, hoods are great. Sometimes we need hoods. Any of these pieces, they will add a hood on for you if you want it on. And I'm going to show you one piece that hasn't really been shown, is a quilt pant. So it's a cuff bottom. This could be worn under jeans, could be worn under a bib or anything like that. Pull-on quilt, just to keep that little extra added value for the warmth when you're outside in the cool.
Right, I have a question for those. What's the inner lining on those?
The inner lining is basically on the pant.
Yeah.
Good question. Thank you, Sharon. It's basically a slippery kind of fabric, easy to get on into as well.
Right. Got it.
Not only do we do the quilts, but we also do quilt high vis. Black, orange, yellow, gray, navy. We do all the striping. Again, awesome price. All made right in Winnipeg. And it's all right up to standard with what you need for high vis. Okay, so from the clothing of Crown Cap, we do a huge assortment of hats. So where they started their business in Winnipeg is they made the RCMP muskrat hats that they still wear to this day. It was their crowning piece that they started at, and then they went from there. So they do lots of items, basically lots of fur hats, aviator styles. They can be real fur or they can be imitation fur, whatever you prefer. This has a nice camo look on it. It folds up to make it and a buckle on the top, and great. This is beaver fur. So lots of different types of fur. They're quite an assortment and colors as well. They also do made in Canada caps. Now they're not your AJMs or any of those brands. They're a cap that would have an ear flap, maybe a little bit more different tone with a buffalo check type idea. So it's not just a specific ball cap. It's something that will keep you warm out there that is in a ball cap shape. They also do our front lace hats, great for farmers, very popular. It has a flap under here that you can pull down over your ears. Again, you're out in a tractor or out in the field on the rigs or anything like that. Made in Canada. All of these hats are made right in Winnipeg, and no minimums at all. Sharon can do some logoing on for you because there's lots of locations to put a logo on. Okay, so from Crown Cap, I'm going to swing into Attraction. And Attraction is a brand that Sharon and her team know very, very well. We've done some work on it, and there's so much to offer because a portion of the line, actually half of the line, is made in Canada. So to start out with is a t-shirt, great basic t-shirt. They do lots of great embellishment. This is a vintage silk screen. The difference with these, they're super soft because they're made of organic cotton and recycled polyester. So again, it's an eco-friendly product as well, but the big beauty of it is how soft it is. Comes in men's and ladies sizes, tons of colors, and guess what else? It's thin stock. Okay. How about a raglan t-shirt? Again, made in Canada. The part of attraction that is made in Canada called Etika. So you can see the name brand there. That's a reverse applique with the date and on the t-shirt. Again, organic cotton and recycled polyester. A nice basic t-shirt, lots of different colors, that type of thing. And there's my phone. We always leave those phones on, you know. So lots of great quality product made in Canada t-shirt. From there, I'm going to go to a crew neck. Now, crew neck is the trending piece. Now, not everybody worries about trends, but you know what? If you're giving a gift and a young guy that you're out on a rig wants to wear this because you send him a crew neck, it's a great idea to think about those trends for people that enjoy that. Again, embroidery, top quality, right up to 4X on these pieces. Again, organic cotton, recycled polyester. Following that, we have a great Henley. This is so attractive on a guy, honestly. A great Henley, a couple of buttons. This product is also designed so Sharon and her team can actually embellish, and I'm going to show you a piece later, over seams. So they've designed it so they can embroider across, applique across, whatever, so it doesn't get caught in the machines and up and on the side seam. Here's a typical example of what I mentioned about screening. So this piece has been silk screened and a vintage silk screen over the seam. So why not be inventive? Why not make your piece look unbelievable? That's what I believe these days. And I heard the boys talk about it early. Buy a good ball cap. Make somebody really want to wear that ball cap, maybe with sublimation, whatever. What about making them want to wear this great polo shirt? We can embellish it across the back. You can put something over the seam. Make it different. Make it a little bit higher standard. And they will love to wear it because the embellishment looks so good with your logo, of course. And then a hoodie, made in Canada, of course, hockey kind of lace strings on it. And here's the applique and embroidery. Again, combining different embellishments gives the logo a 3D effect and it makes it stand out far nicer. So things to think about, and Sharon and her team can help you with that anytime. Here's another example of great embellishment. Applique, embroidery, and silk screen, vintage silk screen. So a raglan sleeve hoodie. These are 14 ounces, beautiful, beautiful quality. And the organic cotton, of course, is very soft. How about a hoodless hoodie, full zip jacket? YKK zips. It has a side seam pocket and goes again up to 4X. But what I love about this piece, it actually has a stretch insert on each side. So it makes it a really comfy fit. Again, just all around without the hood, maybe that's what you're interested in, is a hoodless type hoodie. It's come around again, that trend. Polar fleece is back again. Made in Canada polar fleece. It's a lot thicker than it used to be. It's been treated so it will not pill. And they've made a great, great quality jacket. Men's and ladies available with rib knit on the cuffs and on the bottom. And again, side pockets. So it's a more than a three-piece front and three pieces front and back. That gives it a better fit. And with the sizing, it allows it for larger people to be able to enjoy it. How about a polyfill jacket? Again, made in Canada. This is kind of that Canada Goose thing, you know, but way better price. So a hood, a zip right up into the neck. Again, elastic type sleeve and bottom, a patch pocket. Again, always available men's and ladies. Final piece to show. And you know, it's just one of those hats, soft organic cotton, recycled polyester, just a beanie that has a roll cuff. You can do any type of logoing on it. You can roll it and put a little tab. You can embroider it and roll it up so it's not against your head. Just a great four piece. Again, makes the fit really beautiful. Hat available, made in Canada. Okay, one more thing made in Canada. How about beautiful made in Canada chocolates? Okay, there isn't anything out there like this. It's Belgium cocoa brought into Canada. The gentleman has just started his business. He's been around for a year or so. He's got all the machinery, loves and enjoys the thing. He's from Belgium and wants to be made in Canada chocolate. So lots of different chocolates. You can even put an information in the lid of this this flap type top box. Gold exterior around the edge, very classic look. And we can also, not only can we design the box and make the box different, this one, I'm not sure who ate this chocolate. It might have been Susan, my associate. Oh, she says, I think not. This is horseshoes. So they can make the chocolate in any shape you want. Maybe there's your logo you want done. Maybe that type of idea. Great, great opportunity. And there is nothing like Belgian chocolate. So, and the box, of course, can be logoed. And okay, and our last one, and the chocolate fell out. I'll have to eat those, I think. Okay, 4-piece box, 10-piece box, 12-piece box, whatever you want size, and a great little pack giveaway. He also does individually wrapped chocolates, which is a great COVID giveaway right now. Okay, there I go. I'm a little bit over, but thank you very much for your.
Thank you, Lil. I think that you're amazing. So thank you very much. I had a question, but then you sidetracked me with the chocolate and made me laugh, and I forget what it was now. So thank you very, very much. And thank you everybody for attending our show. That's a wrap. So I guess that's it. That's all. There's no questions in our chat box. So that's it. Thank you, everybody. We'll share our website. We will be sending out emails to everybody. We'll be sending out a direct link to help us fundraise for that little boy, which we're really happy for. And reach out to any of us for any help. Thank you very much, everybody, for attending. Thanks. Bye-bye.